Hey everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. It is called Sizzle. It is 30 double unders or 60 singles, 20 sit-ups, 10 goblet squats, and 5 burpees. So every time you complete 3 of those rounds, you're going to do 5 cleans. So we're going to go through all of those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started. Okay, so our first movement is going to be our double unders. That means we're going to take our jump rope and we're going to pass it under our feet twice before landing. So that is why it's called double under, because you're going under double. How clever. So if you can't do double unders, you can do 60 singles. So just a regular jump rope, just passing under once. Some tips for the double unders is only hold the jump rope with about the handle with about 3 fingers. You don't really want to be gripping the whole handle, just about 3 fingers at the end of the handle. It's a flick of the wrist, so you don't want to be swinging your arms, you're just flicking your wrist. It is a nice rhythm of 1 2 1 2 1 2. So if you don't have a jump rope, not ready to jump rope, you can also do jumping taps in that same rhythm. So you're going to jump, tap twice before landing. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And you can practice that before you go ahead and do your double unders, just to get that rhythm in your head. The next movement is going to be our sit up. So our sit up, we're going to come and we're going to touch those toes, really squeezing those abs the whole time. Modifications to the knees, or if you want to do crunches to the shins there. Okay. Goblet squats. So we want to go over, so modification would just be air squats here, and you can feel free to double the air squats if you want, or you can stick with 10. So keep in mind, we want our feet about hip width apart. Our toes are going to be slightly pointed outward, not forward. That's a common mistake I see. We want our knees to come out, not forward. So that's why we point our toes slightly outward, because our knees are going to follow our toes. So we want to come out with our knees. We're keeping our chest up and coming straight up. Our feet should always be flat on the ground. So we want to come down to about parallel to the ground. So parallel means that this part of your leg is parallel to the ground. And come back up. If we can get lower, awesome. We just want to make sure we're keeping our chest up. And we're coming up fully and completely. So we're not just doing this. We want to lock out those hips at the top. So with the goblet squat, we're going to add a weight. So you can use a dumbbell, a kettlebell, wall ball, whatever you want. So we're going to hold it nice and high up here, and we're just going to come down with the weight, keeping that chest up, that back straight, your core engaged. And the last movement is going to be our burpee. So a burpee, we want to come down, touch the ground with our chest, come back up, finish it with a nice jump up. So that's what it looks like. We can do modified. We can do a half burpee, which we're just coming out fully. So we're straight, come back up, jump. Like so. If you're doing a half burpee, go ahead and do 10. I know you can do it. You can also walk the burpee out too. So you can either with or without the push-up, walk and come up. So after you do all of that 3 times, then you're going to come to your barbell if you have one. If not, we'll go over that as well. We're going to do 5 cleans. So we want to make sure that we're touching the barbell at all times. The barbell should be nice and close. We want to pull up and use fast elbows to get it so we're landing on top of our nice shoulder shelf there. So we're going to come down, grab the barbell about thumb width away from the smooth parts, wrap those fingers around and underneath your other fingers. We're going to pull our chest up nice and high. Everything is engaged. Then we're going to pull and come up and catch here. Now, if you've never done a clean with a barbell with a coach, I don't suggest doing that here. That was a very fast explanation, but that's okay. Hey, Mia. You can use a med ball and do med ball cleans. So we're going to grab the med ball on either side. We're going to come up and catch, kind of spinning the ball around to catch. You can also use a dumbbell and do a hang clean. So we want to come down, keeping your chest nice and high and catching it on our shoulder there. So pull and catch like so. So I would do 5 on each side if you're doing a dumbbell. So that is the workout of the day. It's 20 minutes, as many rounds as possible. So good luck.